Hey everybody, welcome to another Goblin Pete, whatever, video cast. Wish we could start that over. Anyway, we are again playing our way through the Sunless Citadel. Thus far, there has been no sun in the Citadel, so it's an accurate title. We tried to take a long rest last time, and we got ambushed, so we're about ready to fight some fighting. I am your resident cleric, No Healy, Branch Blue Shade. Joining us also tonight is Soros, the ever humble Burton. Danny. Got Jonathan, the ankle biter dwarf. That's right. He'll take you out. He'll make you sign a contract saying it was okay. And then we got Brennan, as always, running things, running the campaign, thinking about killing us. Dreaming about killing us.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's gone beyond thinking at this point.
Brandon's growing out his beard.
It's becoming very distracting at work now, too, so.
Look at that, Brandon. You're growing out your beard a little there. I just noticed.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know how long I'll keep it.
Looks nice. It looks manly.
Join the hairy side.
I was about to say, join us. Join us. Hopefully, maybe later joining us will be Jesse playing Blueberry, the resident raging barbarian orc.
Buttons. You know, every time, Matt, you start off the podcast, you know the first thing I want to do is say, "Hey, Dr. Nick."
Well, hey, everybody. Hi, everybody. All right. This is Dr. Nick. All right, let's get going. So we're apparently going to roll initiative and fight these plant things. Hey, look, it's Jesse from the bedroom. Looks like tonight.
Bedroom.
Not the media room tonight.
Nope.
It's not allowed in there.
Everything Biggie says tonight classifies as pillow talk.
Pillow talk.
All right. Well, let's flip on over to this Roll20. I'm going to share my screen, so I'll make sure not to look at anything dirty.
But you can always count on Matt to forget at some point that he's sharing and to Google something.
That's true. That's not a lie. I'll just Google it. I've got two windows going. I got Safari going and I got Firefox going, so I'll just try to remember to Google it in Firefox.
Oh, I need to join as a player. I feel like I'm on the wrong map.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Okay, so Soros needs to roll initiative, I'm guessing.
Yep. So does Bubbles.
Everybody else is asleep, though, right? Everybody's asleep, though, right? Except
Jesse, just zoom out. You'll see us.
We're down at the bottom left-hand corner.
Lower left quadrant.
We just killed that dragon.
Yeah, we killed that thing, that fire thing, and then we were trying to take a long rest, and we got randoed.
I rolled a 1 on initiative, so this is going to be exciting.
Awesome.
Hate it when I'm trying to take a long rest and I just run into some rando, you know?
Question, is the zombie sleeping?
Zombie doesn't sleep.
Can't sleep. Clown might eat me.
Finally, took me a second.
No worries. I'm just glad somebody got it.
Can't sleep. Clown will eat me.
All right. I'm ready to kill some stuff
tonight
with my complete lack of spells.
Spells with
All
a
right,
Z.
everyone rolled?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Still waiting on Blushing Bride Bubbles.
Sorry.
It's all good, man.
And his Zombo friend.
Zombini.
His best friend.
Zombini the Great.
We should probably name him that.
All right. So now we
It's well
got
spaced out.
buttons in there. First one here is because it's right by the zombie is going to attack the zombie.
So everybody's asleep but me, right? And I guess the zombie.
I mean, how do you work it out with the zombie? I mean,
I don't think it does anything unless it's told. So I guess it can. But it
Okay.
can be told.
I mean, if I told her to stand guard when we went to sleep,
this is going to attack the zombie. Which I'm assuming that misses.
yes, 14, 18.
All right, Sean.
Einkel is going to drool in his beard.
Okay.
Because aren't we surprised?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Okay.
I don't think I'm surprised yet.
Well, you haven't been woken up.
Yeah, I think we're unawares.
Who's awake?
Soros. Soros is thinking.
This guy's attacking Erky and blunders.
Wow.
Yeah, please don't kill Erky. Then I actually have to start healing people.
All right. Branch is asleep.
Well, meditating.
And so would buttons. Well, not meditating, but asleep. And someone's going to come over and attack John. 9.
I don't. I mean, we can look it up. I don't think they can miss if they're attacking somebody else.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's an auto hit, isn't it?
Is it an auto hit or is it just?
I'm sure it's an auto hit. Yeah.
I mean, they
So
could
it hits me
slip
for
on something.
So it hits me for 4 piercing.
Yeah, and Erky for 3.
Well, you're probably awake now.
Yeah, that'll look.
Oh, if you got hit, I'm sure you're awake now.
All
All right,
right.
Soros.
Soros is going to jump up here and protect his friends because he feels bad for being an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, you ought to.
And I'll attack the green guy and do a. Well, let me see if I hit with anything first. Uh, 18 with the first one and a 12 with the second one.
Would you say 18 for the first one with 8 damage, then 12 and then 5? First one hits and takes him out.
Okay. Well,
Second one misses.
okay.
All right. Is that the end for him?
Yep.
Okay. Zombie.
Oh yeah, you couldn't be bothered to holler out.
I mean, I was about to say, when the people get hit, do they not like scream out in pain or something? Maybe. Or...
The sounds of combat is supposed to wake you up, so I'm not worried about it. I read it in an epic poem one time.
The zombie has a longsword?
Yes.
He hit.
in chainmail armor, I believe.
Uh-huh.
This is one well-equipped zombo.
Look me up and down. I'm the spiffiest zombie in
And
town.
according, I think, to the icon, is he missing an arm?
7
Alright.
damage.
Yeah, he's dead. All right. And John?
You mean ankle, friend?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ankle's going to jump up here, frustrated that Soros did not warn them of the impending attack.
All right. Soros sees you over there and says, "We're being attacked."
I didn't mean to click that twice, but
That's what she
Let's see.
said.
14.
And he's dead.
All right. What happened, wee man? I thought you were on watch.
I was awake.
Don't worry, I didn't fall asleep. I can't even remember how they snuck in there.
I had like a really bad perception check or something.
Oh, that was it. You messed up the perception check. Okay.
Next time we're in town, you need to buy some of those red Minotaur energy potions.
The turret in my stomach. I can't have them.
Let's see. I'm looking back on the perception. All right, so basically you guys knocked those out, and you at least got part of the rest in.
So, do we reset?
Back
I would
to
assume we would.
sleep, everybody. I got this.
They just want to sit in the opening and just stare out.
All right.
Yeah, I'll stay out here this time.
So we get half our hit dice rounded up.
Yep.
All right. And
Say that again?
rations down 1. Okay. We get half our hit dice back rounded up, and you're back at full hit points too.
Oh, except for my minor curse or whatever it is I have on me.
Right.
Disease.
Yeah. You haven't been keeping track of that.
Hey, Matt,
Yeah,
not-
I told you to, exercise caution. Wear protection. Said you're fine.
I don't know, but that rat was smiling at me awfully pretty.
Half our hit dice rounded up, right?
Yeah, you should get back 2. All right.
All right.
All right.
I can go ahead and spend some of those to get some hit points back instead of trying to take another one.
Full hit points.
Hmm?
Full hit points.
Yeah. But no spells back.
You get all your spells back. It's a long rest.
Oh, wait. I thought, we successfully completed the long rest? Oh,
Yeah, as long as the fight doesn't last longer than an hour,
Oh,
doesn't
all right.
interrupt your rest.
Yeah, geez, man. With that being the case, we definitely need to change the rest rules. I mean, you could just take a 24-hour rest and do random encounters all day long and just go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I think you probably need to change that too.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think if you get in a fight in the middle of your rest, you should have to start all over again.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind
I mean,
of
I'm not saying we
too.
change the rules for this campaign now. I'm just saying in the future, it seems like that would make sense. I mean, it just doesn't make sense that you can get up, get the hell beat out of you some more, but if it took less than an hour, go back to sleep for 2 more hours and you're fine.
I mean, technically, I never even woke up.
That's true.
I mean, that's true.
But
what I'm saying
slept
is for
through the whole
people
thing.
who woke up, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you guys doing at this point?
All right, are we ready to continue exploring, guys?
But here, John, I would not to get too much further into this, but I would maybe suggest instituting some sort of percentage. Like if you get, like 75% of the way through the rest, you get some percentage of the benefits. Maybe not 75% of the benefits, maybe 50% of the benefits.
Yeah.
Instead of it being all or nothing, because all or nothing doesn't make sense either, if you really want to get down to it.
Well, as far as like getting spells back, depending on races, like for an elf, right? You only need 4 hours.
Yeah, so I got my stuff back anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just I think it depends on race and everything, class.
Yeah. But I just think it being an all or nothing proposition for any race or any class sort of doesn't make any sense. But anyway.
And for our 1.5 stream viewers, we're discussing rest variants.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we started anyway.
All right.
You guys ready to push on?
Yeah, I think we need to go back up. I guess this way.
All right, back up here to the rift.
Yeah.
So, if I look over to the left from there, Brandon, all I see is that it tapers off. There's nothing else back that way.
No, the rift continues to get thinner and thinner to the point where you're not going to be able to squeeze through it.
Okay. Well, then let's head back over here to this passageway that we saw.
Nope, I lost the zombie.
Why is Erky so far up here?
All right. Wee Man, do you see any traps or anything?
I'm not really good at that kind of thing. Well, look.
Wait, did we check the rift in the other direction?
We can.
Here we have it.
Looks fine to you.
Looks good to me. I'm going to walk along the edge of the wall.
6 inches.
That first 6 inches of the wall.
Ankle's just going to walk on down here to the corner.
Okay.
It looks good from here, guys. Come on.
Anything down there without hanging?
All right. Proceed down to there.
Proceed to the root.
All right. I see a door.
I see it. All right. I'll eyeball this door with my thiefly abilities. 13.
It looks like it's safe.
Well, it's safe as far as you know.
All right. I'm going to try the handle. Is it locked?
You can't quite tell if it's locked or if it's stuck.
All right.
Try the key.
I'm going
check.
to try to force it. Do I need to do a strength check?
Try our keys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do have keys.
Even buttons know to try key.
Also lube.
Yeah, lube.
Yeah, none of the keys seem to be working on this door.
Even with lube?
That's awful.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to force it.
Those are all upstairs.
Make sure you use lube.
Phrasing.
It is a back door, so.
It's getting crazy.
Oh man,
John, you're successfully able to pull it out.
Man.
The door that is. It unstuck.
Brandon, what's in the closet? Is that
We
a closet behind you?
finished our 1/3 female viewer.
Brandon, is that a closet behind you?
Yes.
What's in the closet? I feel like something's about to jump out at any second. Like if I see a face appear in the crack of that closet, I'm gonna lose it.
Well, I hope you decide to warn me before you run off.
if it's a clown, no promises.
I mean, if it's a clown, this shit's over with. Like, session over.
Everyone's gone.
Another statue.
We hope it's a statue.
It's a gargoyle.
Dun 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 dun.
All right. So,
What do my dwarf eyes see?
faded mosaic tiles still decorate parts of the wall, but most have fallen to the dust-covered floor and shattered. Situated at the center of the chamber stands a slim pedestal of rusted iron shaped like an upright dragon. In the dragon's mouth rests an empty tray.
All right.
Is there any writing on the dragon?
Yeah, I'm going to move on in here and check things out.
It doesn't look like there's any writing on this one that you can make out.
What about the mosaics on the wall? Is there enough left for us to make out what it was?
It looks like some type of depiction of dragons, kind of being
Dragon-like.
put in like what's that?
Being dragon-like.
Yes, very dragon-like, kind of like in a very like worshipped style. Can't think right.
So it's very it's venerating the dragons.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right, and
Did y'all do a perception check on the rest of the room?
I haven't done a perception check on anything because
Oh.
he hasn't told us to.
Oh.
We're just inspecting the surroundings. So this tray that is in the dragon's mouth, does it appear to be attached to the statue?
Yes.
There's no writing anywhere.
Now that you can make out.
I'm gonna put a coin on the tray,
Okay.
a golden coin that I stole from Matt.
What?
The golden coin seems to rest just fine on the tray.
That looks good there.
Well, it's almost like it was made for that.
Somebody roll me perception.
Can anybody detect magic?
I'm proficient in perception.
You're let's see. John, as you're looking at the tray, you're able to make out that it looks like something had been on the tray before, but at some point has been removed. The only way you can tell is that there is there are certain spots on it that seem to be less worn.
Okay, is there like an outline of dust or anything?
Dust pretty much covers it all, but there is like an outline where something had been there that's been shifted around enough to like kind of mess up the polish a little bit.
So there's some scuffs on it.
Yeah, so there is definitely something that had been on there, but not anymore.
Okay. About how large is this tray? Is it like the size of a platter or a plate or?
Oh, platter.
I'm looking at my inventory here. Do we have anything we found?
We have some scrolls, don't we? Don't we have some scrolls?
Don't we have a little dragon statue?
We got an expeditious retreat scroll. I'll toss that on there.
Looks pretty nice up there.
Got a statue of an elf god, but not a dragon.
You can put all kinds of stuff on this tray, guys. This is amazing.
So something was there. It's hard enough that it scuffed it. Let's try. We found 2 sapphires worth about 50 gold each. So I want to place the 2 sapphires on the tray.
Okay. They sit on the tray.
Why don't you kneel in front of the statue?
Kneel before Zod.
Why don't you kneel before the statue?
Okay.
It's your brilliant idea.
I'm going to kneel before the statue and bow.
And as you bow, nothing happens.
Darn it.
The statue continues to loom over you.
Take everything off the platter and put the statue of the elf god that I found on there.
Can I take a closer look at these the stuff on the wall? See if they're like sacrificing stuff to the dragons or.
Oh, I know. Does anybody have any tacos?
It is Tuesday.
This room, the more you're looking at the mosaic, it looks like this room was meant to contain something or to for something to be stored there.
I think they're just out of whatever this was, guys. It's probably like dragon finger sandwiches, something on the tray.
No, this tacos. Dragons love tacos. Everybody knows that.
Does anybody in our group speak Draconic?
I do.
Erky does.
You do too, Matt?
Yeah.
Does one of you guys want to try saying something to the statue in Draconic? See if there's any reaction.
I like your platter.
Does the statue say phrasing?
It continues to look as it did when you first walked in.
What was your platter? What was on your platter?
Does it look like the statue itself has been moved?
No, it's a very large, heavy iron statue, so it's does not look like it's been moved at all.
All right, piss on this. Let's go to the other end of the rift.
Okay. Soros walks up and unzips.
No, that's not what he meant, Soros.
Oh. Well, I mean, I got to go anyway.
I think it's a strange elven phrase for let's get out of here.
All right.
One last thing. I want to look at the statue. Besides the scuffs on the platter, are there any other marks that show like wear or like something has been touched or moved or anything else on it?
No, you can tell that the statue used to be well kept at one point, probably when the Citadel was fully in use and fully manned, but nothing has actually taken care of this in centuries. You can tell that the dust in the room has been unsettled with some type of foot traffic.
Oh, where does that go?
Out the door.
So basically just in and out that one door?
We're not the first people to check this out, even though the door was stuck.
Yeah, that's interesting. All right. Well, let's keep this room in mind, gentlemen, and keep exploring. Gentle creatures, I should say.
I don't think any of us are men.
All right. I'm trying to move about 30 feet or so at a time. Or 25. All right, so looking up this rift up this way, Brandon, what are we seeing?
It continues to narrow, but at the end you're seeing some bit of light.
All right, I'll tell the others, hey guys, I think there's something down here.
All right, let's check it out. Something's better than nothing, unless it kills us.
All right, I'm going to come up here and try to like peek into this room or whatever it is I see here.
Okay. This room is empty from what you can tell.
All right.
And I'm trying to look at what you guys can see and okay, no, I can see it. You can tell that's empty, but there's light coming through the door on the other side, and you can definitely hear something. Some type of going about.
Okay. I'm going to motion to the others to be quiet and point to my ears like I hear something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, listen.
So we're gonna stealth into the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak up here over closer to the doorway.
Okay.
Ooh, I can sneak. I can sneak.
Let's see. Let's see. Trying to read the right part here. John, if you look through that door until there are 2 rows of dragon-carved marble columns march the length of the hall, most completely covered in luminescent fungi. The cobbled floor is cracked and stained, and on it sit many small wooden tables. The contents on the tables include mortars and pestles, small tools, bowls filled with crushed leaves, chopped fungus stalks, and other plant specimens. The many doors leading off this hall are all partly open.
All right. I tell him we found a pharmaceutical lab.
These meth labs are everywhere these days.
No problem.
No, so we can hear activity going on in there. Are there any voices of any type?
It sounds very similar to what you heard with the goblins on the level above.
All right.
Great. Meth cooking goblins. That's what we need.
More goblins?
All right. How do you guys want to handle this? You want to just rush on in?
Swords out and boards out, fellas.
Just run in and announce that you're Heisenberg. Better call Saul.
No, do we want to try? Do we want to just rush on in, or do we want to try to sneak our way in and at least see, or one of us sneak in and at least see what's in there?
All right. I'll sneak in there. I need to roll stealth.
Yep.
I think I'm naturally sneaky. Let's see. We got a +7, but that isn't any good when you roll a 3.
Let's see, and where you're going to go, Danny?
I was just going to try to move in 1 square here.
Okay.
Here. Let's see what I can see.
Basically, the description I told you before on this, the chamber itself, didn't look like you did notice that you made a little bit more noise than you intended to, but it didn't seem to affect anything.
Interesting. Okay, and we hear the noise coming up from this other room up here.
You definitely can see some shadows moving up there behind on the wall where the door is, like where it's shining, the light shining through. You see some shadows moving in there, and you can hear a little bit.
Okay, I guess I'll try to sneak up to there then, to the edge of that door.
Okay.
If I can make more out.
Go ahead and do another stealth check for me.
And you guys want to do like an ambush?
That's what he's trying to do, I think.
Yeah, but I'm talking about we all set up, and then we somehow get somebody to come check on the noise.
Yeah, like throw a coin, like Indiana Jones style.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Danny, you're going to look in, or are you guys going to plan a thing?
Yeah, well, I already went up there and rolled a 22 on my stealth.
So you're doing fine. So you look in.
Yeah.
Let's see. 2 goblin look like they're currently repairing dirty goblin armor. So they're doing their best to try to clean up and repair the crude armor that you've seen a lot of the goblins wear. They don't seem to be too happy about it, but also it's very seldom you hear a goblin make any sound that appears to be happy.
It mostly sounds I hear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying. All right. I'm going to try to sneak back over here to these guys to tell them what I saw.
Okay.
Where's the meth? I was told there would be meth.
Do I need to make another stealth roll?
No, not to go back.
A couple of goblins cleaning dirty armor and complaining about it.
Well, they wouldn't have to clean it if it was clean already.
That's true. It probably means there's more goblins or bigger somethings out there anyway.
Good. I mean,
do we want to try and maybe grab one of them and interrogate them? Because we're trying to find this other Hercule person.
Or
does anybody? I guess. Well, okay. Keeping in mind the person who would have to interrogate them is the barbarian.
He's very intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, he is intimidating, but will he get the right information?
he's also surprisingly smart for a barbarian.
I haven't role played very well.
Yeah, let's try to rush in there and maybe grab.
No, barbarians.
Let's try to grab one of them, see if they know anything.
Why wouldn't you lure them to you?
We could.
I could like toss a gold coin like right at the edge of the door. Make it.
Why don't you toss a copper?
Over here! Over here!
I'm not going to run away with it, right? They're going to run more. But okay, yeah.
I'm just saying, why are you gonna throw? Why throw good gold after bad goblins?
A bard of my caliber doesn't want to be seen touching copper.
All right. Well, should we set up in the other room?
Are these bookshelves or boxes or what are these things in here?
Those are tables.
I'll hide under the table, behind the tables.
Did you just look in the one door? Because there's like 6 doors.
Oh yeah, I just looked in the one door. I didn't see any other doors.
So, everyone else going to that hallway since you're all trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
I need stealth checks for each of you.
Okay. And I'm in splint armor, so I think that gives me disadvantage. Yep. Awesome. Hey!
So I didn't do too bad. Button's not so great. And you guys leaving Erky and the zombie in the other room?
Yeah.
Erky for sure. I don't think he'd come with us.
Erky doesn't really like to help us very much. He mostly just shakes his head and acts superior.
Now, thanks to Branch, I can see there's a bunch of other doors.
Welcome.
As Buttons walks up there. It was pretty quiet up until the point that he stepped on looked like some broken glass, or some type of vial had fallen to the ground and shattered, and he just stepped on it and crunched the rest of it, so he didn't make a noise.
Well, maybe you don't need to throw gold now.
Well, maybe that would draw them out.
Let's see. And no effect. So at least that you can tell.
I just look at Buttons and I go, shh. All right. So Soros, you want to try and chuck another penny over there?
Yeah.
Just roll it in the room or something.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Which room are the goblins in?
I saw some up here.
Okay.
I haven't looked around to see if there's any anywhere else. Full display.
Did you say you have looked or
Haven't.
okay? All right. So what are you guys doing? You can definitely all hear goblins in this room up in the north. John, roll me a perception check.
I hear nothing.
Yeah, you have no idea what they're hearing up there. All you heard was you're still kind of cringing over Buttons stepping on the broken glass.
Walking on, bro.
Dadgummit, I just had that queued up, John. Jeez. Way to ruin it, bro. I'm going to do it anyway.
That's cool.
I don't care.
All
Here
right,
we go.
so what are you doing over there, Soros?
Yeah, I'm rolling the coin into the door. Through the open door. I guess Soros might as well just break into that if we fail any more stealth rolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say there went our stealth.
So basically, you just rolled a coin through the door.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to search for it on YouTube on my computer where y'all couldn't hear it, figure out exactly where she said that at 55 seconds into the music video, and then cue it up on my phone so play it so you could hear it. I'm just saying, it was a lot of hard work.
So who speaks Goblin?
Nobody.
Buttons.
Just buttons?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's an orc.
So? The orcs speak Goblin?
Mm.
I don't think barbarians even speak common.
I do speak common.
Well,
So this music video is pretty interesting. It's got Hugh Laurie in it and somebody else I recognize. Oh, John Malkovich.
Very nice.
basically, you guys end up hearing some scuffling in the room and some goblin, very harsh goblin language.
Fighting over the coin. They're fighting over the coin. This is great. They're
All
rolling
right. No, jump in there and knock one of them over the head.
Okay. All right, I jump in to knock one of them over the head.
All right.
I need to roll initiative.
Yeah, well, go and give me another stealth roll.
I hope I botch it. 19.
All right. So you have a surprise on them. So yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, but you get surprises first round.
Just him.
He's the only one that went in there.
All right.
So
Boom. Rolling like a boss.
19.
all right. And you guys can go ahead and roll your initiative too. He'll be the only one that gets that first sneak attack though. You can go ahead and roll your attack, Danny, if you want.
Yeah. I will bring the swords down.
Let's see.
The 6.
A 6 and then an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, you take that first one down.
With the first attack, or
No, both attacks. Take them down.
well, I wanted
You
to add.
pretty much hit them really good with the first attack, and then
I
there
wanted
was a
to.
whole lot left by the time your second one hit them.
I wanted to do a slashing flourish with the first one. Do 2
What's
extra damage. I mean, not 2. I always clicked the wrong one. Mobile flourish is what I was trying to do. You can do the 2 damage. It's the same damage. But
Okay, so you basically are doing this to get 2 more damage.
well, so it
Or
does.
4 piercing.
Yeah, so the first attack does 8 damage total. Pushes him 5 feet. I wanted to push him to here. And it lets me follow him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be standing next to the yellow one.
Okay.
And that way, if
So
damage
yeah.
him, then I want to attack the second one.
Okay. So actually, you kill the first one then, and then with that extra 2 is able to finish him off. And then your second attack, is it 8 damage then?
Yeah, on the second one.
Okay. And that kills the second.
Non-lethal damage on the second one.
Non-lethal?
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to knock him out.
Whoop-ah! Yeah, and then I come running back out and I almost scream, but then I just whisper, "I did it!" I just disappear. I don't see myself anymore.
Ankle gives him a dwarf thumb up.
He actually did it quietly, so that was impressive.
All right, so
You want to come in there and interrogate him?
yeah, we'll try to sneak in there quietly.
My token just disappeared. Does anybody see it on the map still?
You did just disappear. All right.
So Buttons is going to, as bad
Yeah.
as it sounds,
I was-
gag him.
I've got 1 to intimidation. Does anybody else have intimidation or persuasion?
I got
I do.
Persuade.
I do.
I got persuasion at 5. Intimidate at 4.
Well,
But I don't speak Goblin, so I don't know. what that is.
let one of you guys take over on that then, because I don't speak Goblin either.
What
I
did you
don't know that I do. I don't know how close Orc and Goblin are.
Let me see if the PHP says. Languages. Nope. Orcish and Goblin language are separate.
Oop. I can't talk to him.
Great. We did not think this through very well.
You're playing those in common. How else do they sell those apples to people if they can't speak common, right?
That's true.
The Goblin might be able to speak common though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, go for it, Mr. Intimidator.
Well, if he's got a 5 to persuasion, that's better than me.
Okay, then. Well, go for it, wee man. He saw you slice and dice his friend.
Well, we got him gagged, right? I guess we'll splash some water on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wake up, Gabo.
He kind of starts, like, did you tie him down or anything, or is he just free flowing?
I mean, if you want, I can grapple him.
I mean, that's up to you guys.
I know he's gagged. I don't know if anything else happened.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gagged him and tied him up.
I don't think he's going to try anything. He's got a giant half orc on one side and a dwarf on the other.
I'll just rest my battle axe on against his neck.
All right, I'm gonna be playing with the copper coin.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for finding this coin for me.
He is freaking out a bit and looking around, notices the other goblin in a heap close by, and is kind of he's trying to say sudden to you, but you have no idea.
All right, I'm gonna try to calm him down. Okay, nobody understands Goblin here but you. And everybody else here just starts stabbing when they hear Goblin. So you're gonna need to speak in common, and everybody will walk out of this in mostly the same shape that they came into it in.
Did you say you okay, let me make sure, because I heard y'all gagged him, or you didn't?
Did.
You did gag him. Okay, then he can't talk to you in the first place.
All right, so if I take this gag off, are you going to be quiet or are you going to get killed? If you're going to be
His eyes are just really big.
If you're going to be quiet, nod your head. If you're going to be killed, just shrug.
Are you mirroring the actions?
Yeah, I say if you're going to be quiet, nod. If you're going to
He's nodding his head.
All right.
As you're doing that, he's nodding his head.
All right, I'm going to go to remove the gag, but who's got the biggest weapon?
Probably Buttons.
I mean, depends on whose mom you ask, I guess.
All right, I'll point at Button's halberd or whatever he's ready to kill this thing with, and say,
Great axe.
"Noise!" And I slide the bag off. Do I need to make a persuade check or anything? Or what do you do before?
Well, someone's gonna have to. If you're gonna use him as an intimidating factor, you'll need to have Buttons roll for intimidate. So you can either use his intimidate or your persuade.
I'll just use my persuade.
Okay.
Here it is.
Okay.
20 since I have advantage.
You have what? Advantage on him?
Since his buddy's dead, right? I got a
I mean, you're fine in the first place with the 15, but he is just. I mean, he's really freaking out, scared, and he's chittering at you, and what the best guess is Goblin, but
remember, common, good, blah 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 blah, bad.
Let's see.
You
Are you gonna try anything else?
No, I'm just pantomime, goblin speak, blah blah blah. Common.
He just stops talking altogether. He stops saying anything.
I think we're gonna have to kill him. He doesn't speak common.
Eichel is wearing that armor that has the Hercule crest on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get the goblin's attention and point at the symbol that's engraved in it or whatever, and then ask him, does he know this this sign?
Are you pointing at it? And
yeah, I was pointing at the symbol that's carved into the armor.
Kind of wrinkles up his nose, and it looks like he recognizes it, but you can't tell what he's thinking about it.
He saw the sign and opened up his eyes.
I saw the sign.
What? No music video this time?
Sorry, didn't have time to key that one up.
Break out that ace of base.
Yeah.
Do we get the indication that he understands us even if he can't respond back?
He seems to be understanding, at the very least, the pantomiming that's going on.
Yeah, I think that's all he's getting out of it. So, mind.
All right. I don't think we're going to get anything else out of him. Somebody got something we can tie him up with? Never mind.
What did you just do?
Jesse had something to tie him up with.
Squish.
A great axe.
Cool.
All right.
Just clean his head off.
Well, he's gone now.
Okay. Well,
That's not brutal.
All right. While we're in here, I guess I want to look around. Do I see anything besides crappy goblin armor?
Let's see.
And 2 puddles of blood.
You're seeing basically dirty goblin armor, iron needles, leather patches, and other crude implements of tailoring.
Great, guys. We killed goblin tailors.
But we did it with a
Thank
paw.
God.
All right.
And by we, you mean Bubbles.
Okay, well.
Hey, he's part of the company. I guess let's come back out here and check some of these other doors.
There's a creature down here directly below us. Actually, it looks like there's 2 in there.
All right. So as you guys go back out, go and roll me another stealth check.
I didn't move, so I'm not gonna.
I got a 12.
I thought you were taking the first roll.
I've got disadvantage because of my splint mail.
Eesh. Está no bien.
He is able to recognize that you're making a little bit of noise, but doesn't seem to be enough that's causing a disturbance. Which way are you going?
All right. I motion to the others, or like we're gonna rush in this room and attack on 3.
All right. Well, as Buttons comes out, he needs to do a stealth check too.
1, 3, or after 3?
8 again.
This time, Buttons brushes past the table and knocks an implement over onto the floor.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Meant to do that.
It's hard to carry all those axes around.
They're big.
All right. This time, you're starting to hear some commotion from the northwest door area.
Huh.
And something steps out to check on what the noise was. And looks like it's another one of the goblins, but he screams when he sees you. And you guys can roll initiative.
Oh, dude, we're all friends here.
You say as goblin blood drips off your weapons.
I'm just still cleaning goblin blood off. Yeah.
That's kobold blood, in case you're wondering.
Definitely not any of your friends' blood. Especially not in that room I just walked out of.
Good lord. 3? Alright, I'm gonna get a snack. I'll be right back. Jesus, that was lame.
Oh.
Did you just say, I'll be right back?
Oh, yeah. That's one of the rules. Don't say that, right? Anyway, I'll be right back.
All right, so everyone's rolled?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as he yells, then you end up having the others that come out. But since there was no actual surprise action, we'll just be starting off regular initiative. All right, so Mr. Soros.
Daggone. There's a lot of goblins. Hey, when I click on Matt's screen to lock it, does it stay locked for everybody else or just for me?
I think it's just you.
I wonder if it gets locked for the listeners.
Are you sharing?
Matt's not sharing anymore. He was.
No, Matt's doing like extreme close up on mute.
Is he muted?
He's muted.
All right. Thoros
That seems uncalled for.
going to give up all of this goblin business in here. And do some short sortings on the red one first, I guess, since he's got the giant head. And defensive flourish. Man, my rolls on this stupid extra D8 or whatever it is are always garbage.
D6.
Yeah. I always roll a 1 or a 2. Anyway, it's an 18 to hit on this red guy next to me, and 6 damage if it hits. And then if he's still alive,
you did.
So it's a total of 10 damage if the first hit didn't kill him.
First hit. Okay. So the first hit on the red one does 10. All right. And your second one is doing what?
No. The first hit is only 5 because I didn't crit. I didn't have.
Okay. So it was 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
And
10
then-
total damage
Okay. So,
if the 18 and 19 hit.
yes, they both hit. All right, you hit him pretty good, but he's still standing.
All right, my AC is bumped up by 1 to my next turn.
Okay.
You rolled a 6.
What's that?
I said I could have rolled a 6. That would have been amazing.
So this one here is going to 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I don't have an extra monitor today, and I can't use the TV, so I'm having to cram it all into one screen. He's on attack Soros. Looks like he misses.
Yep, that's a miss. 9.
This one here is going to try to attack Soros. Trying to reach around, he's going to get a disadvantage.
You know, phrasing.
And he misses. Okay.
It was a miss either way.
And it's a zombie's turn.
He's done.
He's done.
Yep.
All right. Sucks trying to see stuff. All right. This one is going to come up here and engage Buttons. You don't attack him. 19 attack.
That'll hit.
So it hits for 2. Okay.
Okay.
This guy here is going to attack. The guy south of Soros is going to attack him. 14 for 0 damage.
What?
It's 1d4 minus 1.
Probably there's
1.
1.
Very nice.
Did he hit with it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. But let's see, his club broke when he hit you.
Oh.
Myrrh. All right, Buttons.
All right. Buttons is going to go into a frenzied rage.
Rage. Rage?
Rage much? I'm going to attack the
Okay.
one that hit me.
All right.
16.
Where's it at? You hit. And 16 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Oh, that's right. And he's gone. I removed him from the battle. All right. Goblin here is going to attack Soros. Since he's right there, and engage them in fighting. I'm assuming 10 misses.
Yep, misses.
Okay. Next goblin comes up and is going to go for Buttons as well, since he's right there. And blunders. So next person to get attacks him gets advantage.
Nice.
Well, in that case,
All right, Ankle.
Ankle yells, Dubakar! And rushes forward to attack the goblin that
That's
just...
the name of a con?
No.
Dubakarkon?
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 20 for 8 damage.
All right.
It's from The Hobbit.
Yeah, I thought he was thinking of the Dubai car convention.
All right. So you whack him pretty good, John. Still going.
All right. Then I will use my. No. Well, I should have my action surge back. I forgot to reset it. So I'll use my action surge to do it again.
Okay. And
19
he's
for
gone.
6. Nice.
I'm gonna move him back so I can see the corpses, so I can get a experience for you guys later. All right, Goblin Commoner. He's coming up. He's on a try attack ankle.
Oh no, you didn't.
Never mind.
Dink. Bounced off
All
my
right.
helmet.
All right, Branch.
You're muted if you're talking, Branchy. The blue cheesed one.
Okay, he readies in action.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
Are you really?
No, I am. So, you ever did? We have one of those resealable bags. Let's say it has trail mix in it, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
When you open it up, you get your trail mix out. You try to reseal it. It's just not resealing. You keep adjusting and trying to reseal and adjusting and trying to reseal, and then you eventually realize you accidentally ripped one side of the resealable thing off of the bag.
Yep.
Control yourself, Hulk.
Well, you know, that Cajun trail mix, great value, is just, you know,
It's a great guy.
stuff. So anyway, that's what happened. True story. Sorry about that. Okay.
Wait, that was a true story? I thought that was hypothetical the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish. My imagination just not so good. All right, let's see what I can do to this guy with the. I don't like the guy back there with the little pink circle. Pisses me off.
Interesting.
See what we can do about him. I don't know, guys. This doesn't seem like a big enough battle to lay out some huge spells.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
Sweet cantrips.
You know, longbow, yeah.
Pretty longbows, yeah.
Longbow him.
All right. Longbowing the man in pink. Boosh.
With some longbows.
Skadoosh.
What the hell?
Dang. You got him right in the gut. Barreling over. Still squirming, but got him really good.
What's up with that?
Boom.
My elder taught me how to shoot a bow when I was but an elfling.
The guy just shot is like scrambling into the back to the door and trying with great effort to move a large wooden bar off the door, and he's not doing so well by himself.
Poor guy.
All right, Soros.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep stabbing stuff. That's what I'm about. Start with the guy I attacked last time. 23 to hit for now.
He's gone. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum.
I guess I'm
Ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
There's another one down, another one down. Another goblin bites the dust. All right.
Speaking of which, can we take a moment of silence for Harry Anderson? No.
Harry Anderson.
There you go.
Ba-da-da.
Passed away today at the age of 65.
All right, so this goblin is
Interesting that
attacking
you would
Soros.
choose him instead of Barbara Bush.
Well, I gotta say, Harry Anderson made me laugh much more than Barbara Bush ever did. No offense, Barbara. So
I'm
we should
pretty
take
sure
a
she's
moment
not
for
a fan.
Barbara Bush as well. Oh, I guarantee it. She had to be a Harry Anderson fan. I mean, come
All
on,
right,
he loved Mel
Soros, I'm pretty
Torme.
sure you just took 1 damage.
Who did?
The goblin just dealt 1 damage to you.
To me?
Yeah. Unless 20 isn't enough.
No, that's plenty.
All right, next one is going after Soros as well because he's in the doorway. 14.
That misses.
Okay. And zombie turn.
He's going to move forward here. Attack green and red dot.
Okay. Misses.
9 misses.
All right, those are the ones on attack Soros because he's right in front of them. 9 for 0. These guys. All right, Buttons, it's your turn.
Going to attack orange dot with rage. 21 for 14.
Yeah, he's dead.
And then I'm going to move on top of his corpse and slash the next one. 17 for 12.
Are you doing the
Frenzy.
frenzy and get the exhaustion?
Bonus attack. Yep.
Okay.
I frenzied last turn, so I get the bonus attack this round.
So 17, he is also dead. All right.
Kill.
Eichel says,
Right.
"That's the way you do it, friend."
And then he kills the zombie.
Raw.
No, so
If I had another attack, I'd swing at him.
green and red dot is dead, correct?
Yeah. Blue and red below Soros over here are alive, and so is pink into the corridor.
Okay. Well, it's not letting me select my guy here. I don't know what's going on, but I want to move down there next to Soros.
Well, you're moving.
It won't let me move him.
You can't move him.
Nope.
I see you moving.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the room now.
Oh, well. I don't know what's going on.
Refresh your browser. That might be it.
All right.
Don't with your browser down.
We got the browser down.
The browser. He's down.
All right. It reloaded. All I see is the inky blackness of my soul.
Yeah, just scroll down.
There we go.
That guy died too.
Hey.
What I'm talking about.
All right. There we go. I move over here and I attack with my battle axe. Why?
Let's see.
23 for 8 damage.
Where did my little cheat sheet go?
Even if you have disadvantage, it's still a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, did
Yes.
I have disadvantage through the doorway?
Well, because Soros is right in the middle of it, and you're having to reach around him to get to him.
They can occupy the same space and not suffer penalties, so I don't see why he wouldn't be able to swing over his head.
We're doing phrasing, right?
Crazy.
Keep forgetting which size range a dwarf's in.
Dwarf is medium.
Okay. Well, either way, you hit and kill him, so.
Boom.
All right.
Dwarves lobbied long and hard to not be considered small.
All right, Branch.
What shall
Finish.
I do? What shall I do?
You gotta keep that pink one.
Finish him. Well, Mr. Pink.
Pink. You finish him. You
Yeah,
basically
take that.
nail
You shimmy.
him to the door. He's gone.
That's what he gets
Take
for
that.
never hurting anybody and trying to escape.
Steve Buscemi. He was
And
Mr. Pink,
Soros.
right?
Yeah,
Steve
I think
Buscemi
so.
was Mr. Pink.
I don't remember.
Reservoir Dogs. But no,
Are you
honestly,
going to attack?
my bad.
Do what?
Are you going to attack?
You're up, Soros.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was my turn. I was painting a shoulder pad. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in this room, check out the delicious dead rat on the table, and then go stabby style on the
Okay.
goblin.
All right. He's
18.
gone.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
All right. And Soros, since you're in that room, I can at least tell you what it looks like.
Yeah. Looks like a delicious rat underneath.
Basically, on the table is a giant diseased rat that's strapped, spread-eagled onto the wooden bench.
Spread eagle. Graphic.
You can tell that it is suffering from horrible tumors.
Ooh.
And if you'd like to know more information, you can try to do a perception check.
What the hell?
No, I do not want any more information. Thank you.
No, God, is it alive?
Yep.
Oh my God.
I hope this isn't where the magical fruit comes from.
If you do a perception check, you have to lick it.
Ew.
I'm not gonna.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a diseased rat?
Can we please?
Never know.
Yeah, because can we please put it out of its misery?
18.
I'm not going closer to it. As a matter of fact, I'm only 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to go over here and see what's over here instead.
So basically, you go into the room and then run out.
Yeah, I'm like, nope. Run around.
Yeah, it's a big old note.
I mean, are they dissecting it? Is it strapped down to the table?
Yeah, spread eagle.
Are we still in combat? Or
No, you're not in combat anymore.
I'm not going back in there unless like we have to for some reason, guys.
As you go to the other room, you see a very large bin with looks like some fruit and other things that have been crushed, and it's pretty easy now that the battle's over with to look down that goblin footprints had led outside of this into the main area to fight you. And it doesn't take too long to find a couple of the goblin commoners that are dead to have very stained feet.
Oh, they were making goblin wine. It's a delicacy nowhere.
Is there any booze? I mean, did they bottle up any booze?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, and they were force feeding it to that rat in there.
There are 2-gallon casks of wine.
Ooh.
I'm definitely taking that. Put that down on the inventory.
You can put that on your inventory. Uncle doesn't want anything to do with it.
Well,
Is it up
just
there with
write,
the
come
goblin
on,
pudding?
just write it down. 2 gallons of goblin wine.
Nobody wants tumor.
Guys, this is the stuff that they sell that they say have magic properties. You dipshits. Have you not been paying attention?
Speaking
the
of,
whole
you see some
freaking
dipshit
adventure.
in the cast there.
Let's see what? Some shit in the cast. Yeah, it looks like they dipped some shit in it. I'm not drinking it.
I mean, I'll write it on mine. That's fine. But
it might have magical properties, but I don't think it's what you're looking for.
well, it might be. I don't think it's worth it to leave it behind to risk it, so I'm going to write it down.
What's your strength? Can you carry 2 casks of wine?
2 gallons of goblin wine.
All right. So Jesse looks like Buttons is up in that northwest chamber there. In this room, there's a bunch of pallets laying around where it looks like what may have been the barracks for the almost said zombies, the goblins.
Ooh.
There are 16 small pallets of matted fur covering the floor, and one actually is occupied by a sleeping goblin who is snoring audibly.
That's classic. Got to be one in every group. I'm that one in ours. Sorry.
We didn't find anything here to put on that freaking tray.
The wine.
We'll run out of dungeon.
Do we want to wake the goblin up and see what's up?
That's up to Buttons. He's the only one in there that's seen it.
The interrogation went so well last time.
I'll tie this one up too.
No.
Buttons has a real bondage vibe going on this session.
Gonna manhandle him like John is that cat right now.
Can't be
Pick
too
him up.
gentle.
Pick him up.
50 Shades Greener.
So what are you doing to him?
I'm gonna, time up.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
Whatever.
Well, it's not much of a fight since he's
Jesus,
asleep.
whatever that internet rule is about porn, it's about to happen.
Oh gosh, a kid quoted that to me in a session the other day. I was like, okay, I'm just a little creeped out right now.
Do you think Urki could speak enough Goblin to communicate with him since they had him prisoner for so long?
You haven't asked him yet if he speaks Goblin, so.
She's been sitting in that corner the whole time.
I mean, you left him in that room, so.
Why don't we have Urki try to interrogate him?
Urki don't know nothing.
So I'm gonna carry the tied up goblin out in here to let him look at all the corpses. And have Urki question.
Basically, Urki seems to speak Goblin quite well.
You gotta be kidding.
And basically looks over at you and says, "What do you want to know?"
What the crap
You know what? Fuck this guy.
Well, we want to know what goes on the statue that was on the tray in the southern room.
Urki basically says that to him, and the goblin is kind of motioning and saying something, and then Urki says back, he says, like, he has no idea what you're talking about. He doesn't know about any dragon statue. He's been in here for weeks, and before that, he didn't really get to see much of the castle.
Ask him why they're here.
He asks him, and basically you find out that this is where, let's see, what's his name? Balak prepares various experimental concoctions in this laboratory, doing different experiments on things. You can pretty much put together that the diseased rat in the southernmost central chamber is actually one of those experiments.
Have we heard this name before, this Balak?
He's the leader.
He's not the leader. That's our zombie. He's a different leader.
No, our zombie was the
What's the hobgoblin?
like the warrior hobgoblin. I thought the
There was a caster too that we killed. Is that him?
Say that again.
The fight in the big room upstairs. There was the big hobgoblin general looking guy, but there was a caster goblin too. Is that this Balak guy?
Doesn't seem to be. Balak actually sounds pretty familiar. Somebody roam. What's the skill for it?
It's just general knowledge. It could be intelligence or it could be history. If it's
Do we have history? Someone roll me a history check.
I got it at something.
I'm not proficient. Who's proficient in it?
I got it at 1.
I don't think I am. Let me check. No, got it zipped up 0.
I'm looking.
Well, if you've got a 1, give it a shot.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Can one person try?
Is a 10 enough to know anything about this guy?
You're able to remember that Belak sounds very familiar to someone who had ventured into the Citadel. You believe he's human or human-ish. Either human, maybe half-elf. That ventured into the Citadel sometime before the folks that you've been searching for.
Oh, yeah, some guy that came in here and never came back, I think.
Type of caster.
I heard a story about that.
Wizard.
All right. I'm going to point again.
Does he have the magic sapling?
Magic staffling?
Sapling, the tree.
You mean the one that attacked you when you went down the hole?
The twig blights?
I wasn't here for that session, so.
Yeah, it was a twig blight.
One of the ones that one that we're looking for. That's the fruit.
I'm gonna tell Erky. I'm gonna point at the Hercule crest on my armor again, and say, ask him if he has seen anybody with this symbol on them.
The goblin looks over at the crest, kind of crunches up its face like the other one did, and kind of basically mutters something over to Erky, and Erky is saying that, yeah, he has seen that before. There was a ring that Belak had that resembled the symbol.
Okay. How do we get to ask him how we get to this Balak guy?
Says something about the orchard or garden or something. The word is tricky, so definitely something where things are growing.
How do we get there from here?
Starts pointing toward the end of the hallway in this direction.
Which direction? I missed that.
East.
Oh, there's a door up here.
Oh. I was in that room. Oh, I didn't wait for Brandon to describe it to me. That's why I missed that. All
Anything else he wants to tell us? And we might let him live.
All you can tell is that he's afraid to leave this area.
Because of the caster guy?
Caster guy. It looks like the hallway, the door at the end of the hallway over here, that it was bound by the goblins in that section to keep stuff out. And so there just seems to be a lot of stuff that's bigger than goblins around here that they're afraid of.
Wait,
All right. Let's
this-
tie this guy up and leave him.
is this room? Which room was this?
That's where we came down. See the circle in that room?
Okay.
That's where we dropped down from the ceiling.
Get in. That's right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we need to go east from here, but let's tie this guy up and leave him.
Okay.
Something will come for him eventually.
Which room do you want to leave him in? The north middle?
Tuck him back in, Buttons. You're the one that woke him up.
All right, I'll tie him up, gag him, and put him back in that room.
Put him back in his bed, yeah.
Put him back in his bed. Face down.
At least it's a familiar smell. All right. Let's check this door out.
All right. I will give it a gander. 13.
Good thing we had Erky interrogate.
Yeah. Good thing we didn't kill them all.
The guy had a lot of plot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So are you guys opening that door or doing something different?
Yeah, I did a perception check on it to see if I could tell if it was locked or trapped or anything.
Okay.
Got a 13.
Seems like it's locked.
I will give it a go. Lock it.
You don't want to try our keys?
All right. You unlock it. You hear a click.
There you go. I had a key.
All right. So I tell him to stand back, and I'm going to open this thing.
It's going down.
Let's kick this pig.
Does anyone else miss people playing Kinders?
No.
I mean, I halfway play this guy like a kinder sometimes.
I mean, it'd have to be a Dragonlance setting, strictly speaking, to be a Kinder.
Yeah, but it was always fun being like, I have this wonderful key that I found. Happened to actually belong to one of the party members. I was just keeping it safe for you.
Yeah.
All right, so you see a little 20 by 20 room with another door on the other end.
Check for trap.
All right. Well, I'm going to stand in the first 6 inches of the room and check for traps.
Okay.
13.
Looks safe to you.
Looks fine to me. I'm always going to walk in the first 6 inches of the room, then, so I'll walk around the edge here.
All right. I'm going to come over here and let's check this other door.
Okay. Do I get hazard pay for checking these doors?
It's all part of your contract.
You can't tell really anything, Danny, if it's locked or unlocked. At this point, your best guess is just to start wiggling the handle.
Yeah, that's with an 18 though. I get advantage.
Oh, that's right, with the thieves' tools. It looks unlocked.
All right.
Good to go.
You all ready? And let's open this door as well.
All right.
Bad idea.
Nodules of luminescent fungi hang from the ceiling and walls and grow in clumps on the flagstone floor. The light illuminates portions of grand bas relief carvings on the stone walls that are uncovered with the fungi. The carvings depict dragons in various stages of raining fire down upon terrified people. Soil and compost cover half of the chamber's floor, which allows a variety of feeble plants to grow. A bench containing simple gardening implements stands along the west wall.
This is a garden.
Okay. And roll initiative.
Garden of Doom.
Let me clear the old one. Okay. Now you guys can go.
Buttons, you got to roll again. Nice.
It doesn't like that little macro hot button for some reason.
It doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
All right, Buttons. You get to go first.
I guess I'm gonna rage into the room and attack this bugbear.
Okay.
Whoa! 19.
12 damage.
12
Right.
damage. We only see the one, right?
So far.
Okay.
All right. And it goes right back at you.
I'm going to try to.
Misses. And now it's
Yikes.
Ankle's turn.
2d10. Holy crap.
Ankle swings. Bada. For 4 damage.
And hits. All right. Branch.
Let's see.
Yeah, we'll
Honestly,
have
it's
to
one
call
creature
it
right
after
now.
this battle. What's up?
Just trying to figure out. Okay. It's literally the only thing there.
So far.
Till the plants come alive and start eating you.
Don't even joke like that, dude.
Or turn you to stone, you know.
He counts as a person for whole person, right?
I don't know.
He's a humanoid.
He's just a bugbear.
Well, it's a she.
Well, she.
Just,
I wouldn't cast whole person on it. We're probably going to kill this thing. The rounds over with. Just attack it.
Fine. You guys.
Save your spells for when we fight the caster. Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
Whoa.
Critsies.
Sorry, actually, I need to be
And basically, you just put one through its throat. It grabs its throat and drops its weapon and slowly collapses onto the floor and gurgles.
Nice.
Nice bugbear. I think she was a good guy.
All right.
Good girl.
So we will call it here for tonight because I am completely exhausted.
Getting
Should
there.
have drank more bourbon.
I don't have any tonight.
Hey, Brandon, when you're out and about,
Uh-huh.
if anybody has any Weller 12
Mhm.
for $50 or less, I will buy it and we'll pay it back.
Okay. I'm going down to Valdosta again this
No, I
week
mean in
for that
Chattanooga.
tournament.
It just hit Chattanooga this weekend.
Okay.
So if you swing by anywhere in the next couple of days, if they have Weller 12 for $50 or less, I will pay back.
Just send me a text with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I make sure I get it accurate, and I'll double check for you.
No worries, man.
All right.
Do it now, or do you want to wait and do it another time?
What's
Brandon? You want to do experience?
Yeah. Each of you get 114 experience points.
$12, 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I have to ask because I'm a lawyer, so I'm terrible at basic math.
How? You think like a couple more sessions, Brandon?
You guys are actually pretty close. It's I mean, if you guys kind of go through it relatively quickly, you should be able to get it done in within 2.
If we quit trying to interrogate people when we don't know how to speak their language, it might speed things up a little bit.
Well, had we asked if everyone could speak the language?
Yeah, that would have been smart.
All right. I'm going to move Rookie in here with us just to have him in here.
Just in case we run across any more goblins.
You know, in case you need someone that can speak plant, maybe.
Right. All right. That was fun. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Sweet. All right.
Catch y'all next time.
You have a good night. Bye.
I love